Do you guys see what's going on right now? Like, do you see the state of the world and like how we're literally living in modern day famine right now? All of this job loss, all of this kind of confusion and chaos. This bill gets passed, this bill doesn't get passed, this tariff gets passed, this tariff gets taken away. Like, it's all of this different back and forth and confusion. And we all know that God is not the author of confusion. So we're living in a time where the devil is really trying to conjure up so much chaos. And we have to look further and deeper into why and what that looks like for us and for our future. So let's dive into it. What is this modern day famine that we're all seeing? What's up, you guys? My name is LaShawn Kinley, and I am a women's confidence and leadership coach to where I talk about a lot of different things when it comes to confidence building in women, whether that's at home or in the workplace or in different areas in our lives when it comes to relationships and partnerships, and when it comes to our business in the workplace and marketplace. But I also talk about my everyday faith walk, and this is something I gotta talk about because I'm seeing it more and more. Revelation 6 is literally talking about the different seals of life. And we are in the last days. Now, some people hear the last days and they're just like, oh, doom and gloom, like everybody's been saying this for thousands of years. And it's like we've been saying it for thousands of years because literally to God, thousands of years to us is just like a day to Him. So our version of time is not God's version of time, which is why we always feel like He's late when He's like, no, I'm right on time. I'm right on schedule. You guys are rushing the process. That's you guys' timeline. But I don't live in human time restraints. I am God. I create time. I create all the things that you see, right? So I feel like for God right now, He's been looking at how we've been living, and He's just like, you guys have no confidence in me. You guys have no faith in me. You guys put all of your faith and your confidence in the government, and you put your faith and your confidence in your jobs, and you put your faith and your confidence in your businesses, and you just walk around life and doing all the things that gives you pleasure and that fulfills you. But that is not what I have called you to be or to do. And I have called you to have faith in me. I have called you to put your confidence and trust and belief in me. But you put that in other things. You make zero to no time for me. Some of you don't even really know me, but claim to know me. Some of you call yourself Christians and don't even know me, don't even know my commandments, don't even know how to follow me. But you call yourself a follower of Christ, which is what a Christian is, right? Like He's exposing all of these different things to us. And He's telling us to just take a mirror and just for a second, look at how we are living life. Look at how we are living life. Look at the ways of the world. He's calling us to pay attention. He's like, I literally have a holy book that tells you guys about the different testimonies and examples of people who have lived over time, and you see it in your own personal lives and the lives of others, and you ignore it, and you continue down the path of worshiping money, and you continue down the path of sexual immorality, and you continue down the path of worshiping your jobs and worshiping your businesses. He even checked me. He was like, LaShawn, you used to be this. It was just about 2, 3 years ago that I had to check you about being so consumed with your business and wanting your business to be successful and wanting your business to help different communities and your families and friends and all of this. You were so consumed with that, but you forgot about me. I'm priority. And even though you thought you didn't forget about me, even though you thought you were living as a Christian and that you were a follower of Christ, even you were not on the right path and not aligned. Because many of us say that we're followers of Christ, but we don't know the Bible. We don't know His word. We don't know His boundaries and His temperaments. We don't know the ways that show Him love. We don't know how He loved us. We don't know when sometimes we are being edified and we're going through sanctification, and we think that that is hardship, right? We think that that is the worst thing that can help happen to us. We don't understand why we're going through certain things. We feel like we're being left behind. We feel like we're being reprimanded, and we don't like it. But what child likes when they're being reprimanded by a parent? What child likes when they're being taught by a parent, right? We No child likes that. So it's like we have to understand that maybe We need to take a different point of view within this moment and see how we may not have been serving God the way that He wants to be served, not only as a child of God, but as a servant. We may need to look at this modern day famine of all of these job losses and all of these things collapsing, government departments collapsing, our government itself collapsing, capitalism collapsing, what we once knew to be strong structures and empires collapsing here in America. We might need to look at this as God saying, nothing is more powerful than Him. You put your confidence in the wrong thing. Your fulfillment will not come from adding on more things and getting more money and getting more accolades and getting more wealth. Your fulfillment will not come for that. That is having an insatiable appetite that will get you nowhere, because you will constantly be on this hamster wheel. And I know that this hurts. I know that this is painful, he's telling us, but like, I need you to go through this so that you can have the scales removed from your eyes, so that you can have the blinders removed from your eyes and see this world as it is. The people are lying to you. These people are lying to you. You can't just work hard and get the golden nugget at the end. It doesn't always happen that way. Right? He's trying to tell you, like, the things that you think that you're working so hard to achieve, you may never achieve those, but they keep that cheese on that hamster wheel just for you to keep trying to get it. And he's like, they're lying to you. Open your eyes. They're lying to you. Open your eyes. You shouldn't put all your confidence and trust in them. Open your eyes. They will let you go by tomorrow and replace you within a day. Open your eyes. He's telling us. He's saying, get back into alignment with Him. Get back into understanding Him. Read your Bible. Deepen your personal relationship with Him so that He can speak to you and minister to your heart. Some of us have church hurt, that we don't want to go to church because we've been hurt by so many people who quote unquote were Christians. But we have to understand, it's never about them. It's about our personal relationship with God. We have to see the times of the day for ourselves. We have to have salvation through Jesus Christ and get that for ourselves. We can't get that through other people's relationships with God. And we can't get that through other people's relationships and connections through the church. We have to do this for ourselves. Don't let somebody else block you from your own blessing of knowing God and having salvation, having protection in His will over your life, and knowing your purpose. Don't let somebody else distract you or destroy that for you. So I had to create this video because I'm just seeing how God just is trying to use this awful moment that the enemy is trying to create with all of this confusion. He still wants to Romans 8:28 the situation. He wants to turn this into the greater good for those who love Him, for us to see, like, He wants to reveal to us, like, see, this is your government. This has always been who your government was. This has always been what capitalism does. If they're losing profits, they'll let you all go in masses. So I want you to look more into this. I want you to look more into creating a YouTube. I want you to look more into starting a business. I want you to look more into getting into this type of line of work. I want you to take on this skill set. He's going to use this downtime to build your talents and show you your talents and gifts that He's already placed within you. But you have to have your confidence and trust in Him that He has a hope and a plan for you, and that you have a future. But if your identity is founded on something that's so shakable as a career, a job, or a business, you will crumble. You will crumble in the society that is showing itself to be. So I just am creating this video to encourage you to open your Bible and read about the Gospels, read about God, read the whole thing if you want, but definitely pray to Him and build your relationship with Him, and fast and get to know the God that you are saying that you serve. Truly know Him, and not just the surface level, but go deep. And I hope it blesses your, not even I hope, I know it will bless your entire life. I hope this video benefits you. And if it's been a blessing, share it with someone you love. All right, y'all. Much love.